Hi, my name is Dr. Daniel Fox, and I'm a licensed psychologist in the state of Texas. And in this video, I want to talk about sleep quality and what you can do to have better sleep. So what we're going to do first is I want to go through some of these factors from the National Sleep Foundation, and that'll give you a better idea of what healthy sleep or quality sleep is. And then we'll talk about different techniques or things that you can do to help you sleep better. Okay, so the first thing that we want to talk about is how long does it take for you to fall asleep? Well, according to the National Sleep Foundation, one indicator of healthy and quality sleep, okay, is how long it takes you to fall asleep. Now, as many as 27% of people take longer than a half hour to fall asleep. But drifting off in 30 minutes or less is generally an indicator of high quality sleep. If it's taking you longer than 30 minutes, that could be an indicator of a problem area. If it's a lot of restlessness, and we're going to talk about some tips and some things that you can do if you end up just laying there trying to go to sleep, trying to go to sleep, trying to go to sleep. Okay? Now another indicator of quality sleep is how many times you wake up throughout the night. Now, waking often throughout the night, perhaps due to drinking alcohol before bed or having caffeine too late in the day, this disrupts your sleep cycle, okay, and leaving you tired the next day. So trying to avoiding those things, again, we'll get into tips in just a second, but the standard for good quality sleep is waking once during the night, if at all. So if you're waking up several times throughout the night, again, that could be an additional indicator or an indicator that your sleep quality is not as good as it could be. And there might be some things that you could do to help yourself out. Now, another factor is how many minutes are you awake during the night? Now, the total number of minutes you're awake after initially falling asleep is another indicator of sleep quality. 20 minutes or less is kind of the goal. Now, you don't want to force yourself to go to sleep, because what happens, and maybe you've had this, I've talked to a number of people, and my clients experience this as well, is that they'll wake up in the middle of the night and they'll look over at the clock and they'll be like, oh my God, I got to be up in 3 hours. So 3 hours. I got to be up in 3 hours. I got to go to sleep. 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 And what happens is, as you're doing that, you're becoming more anxious and you're kicking your physiology into the fight or flight response. So because you're getting more agitated, it's harder to fall asleep. Now, what I tell a lot of my clients, and we're going to get to the tip part in a second, but I'm going to throw in an extra one for you here, is that it's okay if you're tired the next day. It's okay. Just allow yourself to say, all right, maybe this is an opportunity to just think about my day and just let your mind wander and just let your mind drift to different things. Don't hang on to any one thing. A lot of times, I'll tell my clients, you just want to be like you're on a greasy floor and you're just sliding, your thoughts are sliding out the door. So there they go. They don't mean anything. You're just thinking it, and just allow. If you fall asleep, great. If you don't, that's okay. Because you want to prevent yourself from kicking off into that fight or flight and having that anxiety, because that's what's going to keep you up. Now, another factor of sleep quality is what percentage of time are you spending in bed, right? Are you actually asleep? Now, you may spend 8 hours in bed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you slept that amount, right? We know that. To maximize the health benefits, aim to spend or plan to spend about 85% of your time in bed asleep. Now, to determine this percentage, take the total amount of time that you spend in bed in minutes and subtract the number of minutes it took for you to fall asleep, plus the minutes you spend awake throughout the night. That is really hard to do, but we have Fitbits and other sleep monitors that can help you kind of tell you your total sleep time. And there's like I said, there's Fitbits and other types of things. Recognize that those things are not precise, that there are margins of error there, but that can give you a good rough estimate of about how many hours you're actually sleeping. And look at that. Yeah, I have one. I have one of those little Fitbit things, and I always look at my sleep, and sometimes that'll indicate how my day goes. Sometimes if I have more energy or less energy or whatever, so I try to track that because there's a strong association between how many hours I sleep and how I feel the next day. And you may have that as well. I think a lot of us feel that way. So if you find yourself kind of falling short on any of these indicators, right, that we've talked about, it may be time to make some adjustments to your sleep routine, to seriously consider this. Easy changes such as like turning off the TV, computer an hour before bed, setting your thermostat to a cooler temperature at night, which can help you sleep, making your room dark as possible, can improve the odds of you sleeping better. Now, with iPads and tablets and all these things, coming into the bedroom as well, it's always a good idea if you have a TV in the bedroom, turn it off an hour beforehand. Get the TV out of the bedroom. If you have kids, get it out of their bedroom. Don't bring the tablets in to the bedroom as well. You want to get those things out. Your bed is for sleep, so it's important to be aware of that. Now, what are some habits or tips, right, that you can do to improve your sleep health? These are those sleep hygiene techniques and tips that you can utilize to have a better night's sleep. Okay? And for example, try to be consistent. You want to go to bed at the same time each night and get up at the same time each morning, including on the weekends. You want to wait for a plane to go by when you're doing a video outside. That's part of the fun of making a video outside, is that sometimes planes go by. So back to the sleep quality and what you can do. Okay, so make your bedroom as quiet, dark, relaxing, and at a comfortable temperature for you. You want to remove electronic devices, as I just mentioned. Try to get some exercise, right? Being physically active during the day can help you fall asleep more easily at night. Naps are not your friend. I had so many of my clients that are dealing with depression and personality disorder issues and anxiety. They're big nappers, and I try to tell them naps are not your friend. I know they feel good at the moment. That's a short-term reward and long-term consequence. Is that there's a short-term reward for a nap, is that you may wake up feeling a little bit energized, but when it's time for bed, you can't go to sleep because you had the nap, and it makes your sleep cycle very irregular. So try to avoid naps as best you can. Set a bedtime that is early enough for you to get at least 7 hours of sleep. Don't go to bed unless you're actually sleepy. Okay, establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Right, shower, slowing down. Try to avoid the news before you go to bed. The news is rarely happy. It doesn't make us feel good about our world or ourselves or anything else. So try to watch something funny. I like to do that. I encourage a lot of my clients to do that. Try to watch something that is enjoyable, that is funny, not too dramatic or too intense. Use your bedroom for sleep or for sex only. Limit exposure to bright light in the evenings as best you can. Electronic devices, at least 30 minutes. An hour is great. At least 30 minutes. If you are hungry at night, you can sip a little decaffeinated tea, something that is a very rich aroma, that is a warm liquid to help to try to slow you down. Chamomile tea can be good as well to help you slow down, to help you relax a little bit. If you need something more substantial, so the Mayo Clinic, they recommend 100-calorie food choice, and some of those include low-fat milk or cheese, seafood, meat or poultry, something whole grains, a bowl of cereal with skim milk, scrambled eggs, a peanut butter sandwich, yogurt with granola sprinkled on top, a sliced apple with 1 ounce of cheese, sliced bananas, fresh strawberries. There's a lot of different things that you can eat that are low calorie that won't keep you up. That can be helpful. Avoid caffeine late in the afternoon or in the evening. Avoid alcohol before bedtime. Now, one of the things about alcohol is that people believe, I can't go to sleep, so maybe they'll take a shot of something, or they'll have a beer or a glass of wine or something like that, and that may put you to sleep. But your sleep is actually restless throughout the night. So the alcohol, even though it puts you in that initial stage of sleep, you tend to be more restless throughout the night. So the alcohol seems like it's helping you sleep, but the reality is that it's really not. You're not waking up more restful. And another one is we want to reduce that fluid intake before bedtime, because again, throughout the night, your body may signal you to get up in order to go to the restroom. I also will put a link in the comments section that have even more tips that can help you to get better quality sleep. Sleep is so important. If you're contending with mental health issues, borderline personality disorder, anxiety, depression, any personality disorder, any type of mental health issues, sleep can help you. Building better quality sleep, having better sleep habits can help you get through your day and manage a lot of those issues. So please try them. Please leave comments if they're helpful, if they're not, or if they're things that you do that help you sleep better. Certainly add that in the comments so other people can learn from your experiences as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. Please subscribe if you're interested. Check out some of my other videos. That would be great. And thank you very much for your time, and sleep well. Thanks. Have a good day and night. Bye-bye.